Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Delta back with another Call of Duty mobile video where today I'm going to be giving you the best spots on the new Call of Duty mobile original map, Cage. So let's get right into it. So first thing you want to do is this map was designed to be symmetrical both length and width-wise. So each quadrant is pretty much identical to its opposite quadrant. If you don't know what that means, I'm basically saying the map is the same for both teams. Now, right when you spawn, you're going to want to pop onto this head glitch right here, and if you can sprint super fast from your spawn to here and you get into the crouching position, the enemies have three routes as they usually do in Call of Duty. They can go down the left lane, also part of the central area. They can go to the central area, or they can go into the right lane. And if you pop into left lane and you get here super quick, you can actually see people running down into this lane or up into the the tower, or red container as they call it, and you can just start shooting at them just like that. So next thing is the opposite towers. This one is called the Slate House, and another thing about the Slate House, in the other side it's called the Bungalow, but it is pretty much identical. When you are running to the Slate House, if you can run up to the Slate House super fast and slide here, I guarantee you one guy coming into the Slate House is going to be coming up the stairs. If he or she started from the spawn and they went right, they're going to be coming into Slate House. You just have to jump and pre-aim just like that, because then you can easily get someone by pre-aiming. And if you do want to get to Slate House a bit faster, there is a technique. Now you can jump on these barrels, or I don't know why it's called red container, but you can actually jump, land on the ladder. But as you saw, that was not efficient at all. We landed so far down the ladder. So what you can do is you can jump, and you can actually double jump to vault yourself up the ladder. And if you can get here super quick, you can just, of course, laser your opponent. This also goes for the opposite side, which I believe is called Bungalow. So let me just go there super quick. If again you jump on these blue containers, jump up here, and you double jump. Almost did it. Okay, pretend I double jumped. It applies for both sides, and of course you just go into a head glitch, or you can go head glitch on the stairs, or you just pre-aim right there. Now the next part I'm going to be talking about is called the platforms. The reason these platforms are super good is because when brawls are happening in central area, you can actually use these super useful head glitches to either see people coming from the lanes, coming into central area, or you can hit people down in central area. And the reason it's so good is because you can actually have two setups here. You can have one man here and another man here. One guy can be focusing on the lane, and another guy can be focusing down into central area. Now guys, that is a good setup to have the two people on the platform, but the problem is if someone sneaks down left lane, comes and flanks across the platform, and can easily take both of you out while you are looking and focusing down on the alley. Now, a way to counter this is by only having one person up here, and this is actually quite beneficial, because let's say someone down in central area, you can slide between head glitches and kind of confuse your opponent. Although they did fix sliding, it's kind of like jumping. You can't auto jump super quickly, or else it jumps less high, and as you can see, I couldn't slide. So you can not slide spam anymore. Now talking about central area, there's many entrances into central area. There are obviously the two platforms. Another entrance is through the two sides from alleys, and the two ways from spawn. If you just go in here and you can slide, and if you're smart, you're gonna pre-aim right over here, and you're gonna get on this head glitch. You're just gonna watch the alleys, of course. And that is pretty much central area. There is this block right in the middle that you can actually dance around. Not really dance, but I think you get the point. Just kind of like slide, spam. Sometimes you can jump on top of it and get on your opponent's side. I don't know why I wasn't able to do it on the other side, but apparently you can run down that slope and get up here. I think the reason is, look at the distance between these two platforms. Then when you look at the distance between these two platforms, you would think you should be able to jump on that, but I guess you can't. That is very weird on Call of Duty Mobile's part. But yeah, there isn't much to talk about this map. I just think the main points are that you can get into bungalow and red container or slate area super quickly using the jump strat. You should pre-aim the stairs every time. Oh, we forgot to talk about one thing, which is when you're spawning and instead of going left, you go right. If you're gonna go right, you should make sure to keep a pre-aim at that window and at the stairs, because if someone's smart, they're gonna do the little jumping crate trick. But if someone is coming up the stairs, that is more preferable. So the best way to do it is as soon as you run upstairs, slide here and crouch and pre-aim, kind of just do a jiggle peek, and if someone starts shooting from the window, then you'll know. But if someone comes up the stairs, you can just finish them. And of course, if someone comes up the ladder, you can just shoot at them. There's much to talk about this map, just because it is pretty small. Something like a raid or a firing range might be a bit not easier to talk about, but we'll have more content. But that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like. Make sure to comment, subscribe if you are brand new. Share the video with your friend if you thought it was useful. And let me know what kind of map or gun review you want to do next. I also do gun reviews. And that is pretty much for today's video. This is Delta signing off, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.